Have you ever wondered why some relationships thrive, while others barely survive? What if I told you the secret to lasting love isn't about grand gestures or fairy tale moments? It's about something much deeper. Welcome to Heart Tales, where we unravel the mysteries of love, one story at a time. Whether you're single, in a relationship, or just trying to figure it all out, you're in the right place. Grab a cozy blanket, maybe a cup of tea, and let's get started. Because here at Heart Tales, we believe every heart has a story worth telling. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and let's begin this journey together. Today, we are going to share a story about two sisters, where a sister stole another one, true love, and left her to suffer. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll see love in a whole new light. Before beginning, please hit the subscribe button so that you never miss out on new videos. Without further ado, let's get started. They say we only get one shot at life, one chance to choose right, to love right. But what if you were handed a second chance, only to see your sister take away the love of your life again? This time, I wasn't just reborn with memories. I could hear thoughts. And what I heard changed everything. My name is Leon. I died alone, broken by the hands of a man I was forced to marry, a man who never loved me because he was never meant for me. In my past life, the man I truly loved was gentle, patient. He made me smile even on rainy days. But my sister, May, always wanted what I had. And that day, the day we were both to choose our husbands, she chose him. I didn't understand how she convinced our family back then. But now I do. Because I was reborn. To the moment it all started. And this time, I heard her thoughts. This time, I have to grab the best husband before she does. That was when I realized the game had started all over again, and I wasn't going to lose. The lanterns glowed golden in the courtyard. Blossoms floated on the wind as my sister and I stood, side by side, dressed in fine silk, painted smiles on our faces. The nobles had gathered. Two young men stood at the altar, one for each of us. I remembered this moment, the man with the soft eyes and warm laugh, Jin. He was my fiancé in the past life. The other one, Hao. Cold, calculating, a brute behind closed doors. My heart pounded, my hands trembled. It was happening again, but then the voices started. Thoughts, echoes, May. Jin is so gentle, so perfect. I can't let Leon get him again. I won't end up with that monster again. And that's when it hit me. She remembered too. I tried to steady my breath, hiding my shock. Could she really remember our past life too? Was that possible? The ability to hear thoughts hadn't been there before. It felt like a punishment and a gift all at once. I heard my father's thoughts next. Father, Jin would bring honor. But if May insists, we can redirect Leon. She's always been more obedient. My chest tightened. I had been obedient. I had smiled through every betrayal, every slap, every lonely night, but not this time. Jin stepped forward. Our eyes met, and for a second, something flickered. Recognition. Pain. Or was it my desperation showing? May moved quickly, clinging to Jin's arm with practiced grace. Father, may I speak? She asked sweetly. I believe my heart leans toward Jin. Gasps murmured through the crowd. I felt the world shift again, like a cruel joke playing twice. Her thoughts echoed. He was mine in the first timeline. I lost him to Leon. Not again. Suddenly I saw it. Flashes. Memory shards of our past life. Her jealousy. The whispered lies. The tears she shed, only to win sympathy. And the way she stood by as Hao turned my life into a prison. I clenched my fists. This time, I would not be quiet. Hao stepped forward, his smile stiff and shallow. Then, I shall take Leon as mine, he said coolly. It would be my honor. Honor? He had no idea what that word meant. I could already hear his thoughts. She was weak before, easy to mold. This will be no different. Wrong. I looked up at him, eyes unblinking. Very well, I said. But inside, a fire had ignited. Days passed. Our engagement was announced. Hao's visits were stiff, rehearsed. His compliments felt like commands. Your dress is too bright. Wear blue next time. It's quieter. But I smiled, wearing red the next day. A small rebellion. A crack in the mask. I began to test boundaries. Asking questions he couldn't answer. Making public jokes that disarmed him. He grew impatient. She's different this time. More mouthy. I may have to correct that. Meanwhile, Jin. He remained. Polite but distant. May kept him close, never letting him speak to me alone. But then, one night at a garden banquet, fate intervened. A spilt drink. A slip away from the crowd. And suddenly, it was just us. Leanne, he said, voice low. Do I know? You? From before? My breath caught. He remembered something. Do you believe in past lives? I asked. He looked at me with searching eyes. Only when I look at you. Days later, a letter appeared beneath my door. It was unsigned, but the handwriting was unmistakably Jin's. Meet me at the East Garden at dusk. There's something I need to know. I arrived cautiously. Jin stood waiting. I've had dreams, he said. Memories I don't understand. I saw you crying in a dark room. I heard your voice call my name. My heart pounded. They were real. You loved me once. Before she took you, he paused, then whispered. Then why am I engaged to the wrong sister? May soon notice the shift. Jin's distance. My quiet confidence. Her thoughts became louder, more erratic. She can't win again. She just can't. He's mine this time. I'll do whatever it takes. She began spreading lies again, claiming I was unstable, obsessed, dangerous. But this time, I was ready. Public, confrontation, and breaking free. At a grand banquet, May tried to corner me. You think you're clever, she hissed. But you'll end up alone again, just like before. I turned to the crowd. May I speak? I told the story, not of past lives, but of pain, of control, of how I had been silenced. I painted a picture with words so vivid they felt it. And then Jin stood. Everything she said is true. I remember, and I made the wrong choice. Gasps filled the air. May's face crumbled. I called off the engagement to Hao publicly. I will not marry a man who sees me as property. I choose my own future. Hao stormed out. May fled in tears. And Jin, he followed me into the moonlight. Will you start over with me? As strangers, if needed. As friends, if you'll allow it. I smiled. Let's start with freedom. Then we'll see. Seasons changed. I did not rush into love. I studied. I worked. I laughed. Sometimes Jin visited. Sometimes he stayed. We planted seeds together, in gardens, in trust, in time. And one spring morning, he handed me a red flower. I chose this because it reminded me of you. Strong, bold, and finally free. I took it with a smile. This life, this one, I was writing myself. They say we only get one shot at life, but maybe the truth is this. Sometimes it takes a second life to finally live. And this time, I choose me first. Thanks for watching. Hoped you all liked it. Please hit the subscribe button before leaving. See you in the next one. Until to the next time, spread love.